Will the Bitcoin weekend rally continue? Hashtag free content only. What's up, guys? Crypto Savvy here. Hope everybody's having a fabulous Sunday. We're going to take a look at Litecoin and Bitcoin. And after that, we're going to take a look at that Bitcoin daily chart versus the gold weekly chart and discuss why I believe that the hyperwave theory is bullshit. Also, stick around to the very end. We're going to pick our winner of the free t-shirt. It's a free t-shirt of your choice, whatever coin you want on it, whatever you want on it. So definitely stick around for that. And if you don't win, just remember, leave a comment in the comment section down below. That'll get you entered to win next Sunday's drawing for the free t-shirt. So anyways, let's get into the charts.
1, 2, 3, jump!
All right, guys, as always, I want to start out by saying I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is my opinion and my view of the market only. Anybody that's doing any trading or investing in this market, I suggest you do your own due diligence and your own research, as this market is extremely volatile and risky. Also, keep in mind it's still a speculative market. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose. And with that being said, if you're new here or you haven't already, hit the subscribe button on the lower right-hand side of the screen. That'll get you subscribed to the channel. Tick the notification bell. That'll get you notified when I post new videos. That way you don't miss out on anything. And don't forget to smash those likes. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Share the video if you belong to any groups, guys. I really appreciate it. This channel is growing rapidly, and I couldn't do it without you. So thanks to all you guys. Let's see where we're at. So we've been looking at this as a cup and a handle. And this was the handle formed here, which we dropped down below the neckline, and we're popping back up now. And that neckline is around the 95.12 area. And if we take the measured move to that, that gets us up to the 167 area. So that is my target for the break of this cup and handle. But if I look at what's going on here, it could be a bigger cup and a handle. And the measured move off that is 192 area. So just something we're looking at. Excuse me. Let's look at the daily RSI. As you can see, the rising channel, which we, like I always point out, we had a little bear trap here. We could come back down and touch still one more time before a move up, and we'll take a look at that in the price action. Let's take a look at what's going on in the 4 hour. So in the 4 hour, you can see we had this falling wedge, which we broke out of, came into a falling channel, broke out of that. We're in another falling channel, which I believe we're going to break out. And if you look in the bigger picture, we're riding along this rising channel here. So keep that in mind as we look at the price action. If you guys haven't already, if you've been watching and you haven't joined the Discord, I suggest you do. We have a great group of people in there. The community's awesome. Everybody helps each other out. Last night we called this move, and you know, a lot of people got to ride this move up. So definitely check it out. It is worth it. It's free. I never charge for anything. I try to help out as much as I can. I don't believe in the people charging to learn how to trade and stuff. I think it's all a scam. All you're doing is funding their gambling problem. So please, guys, learn how to chart on your own. Don't pay for that crap. Anyways, so yeah, like I said, target here, I believe we could still hit this weekend, the 116. And if you've been watching my videos, I said it was going to be a good weekend, and I think that's obviously starting to play out. So keep an eye on this. Some people are thinking this might be a head and shoulders here, but I don't think it is, because they said the same thing about Bitcoin, and it wasn't. But definitely keep an eye on it anyway. What I'm looking at here is a possible, like I said, 116 is my target. So if we come down, I'm looking at the $80 to $82 area to touch the bottom of this rising wedge. And if this doesn't hold, as always, we're taking a look at the bearish scenario first, even though I'm bullish, and I do believe we're headed toward the bullish scenario. But I do want to point this out because it's possible. And if this doesn't hold, my next area of support, guys, is right here on the top of this long-term trend line. And that would be around the 49.50 area. But that's the lowest I see it going, guys. So, you know, everybody's calling for them lower lows and stuff. I'm pretty sure that people are starting to realize that they're wrong and to quit following the people that are calling lower lows. I don't know why people keep following them, but anyways, yeah, that's where I'm at with Litecoin. But this is my target for this weekend, the 160 or 116 area. But if we do a measured move, say we broke out of this rising wedge to the upside, the measured move to that would get us around, right around the 153 area. But like I said, this is the ultimate target of that cup and handle is 167. And then we'll have to look and see where we're at from there. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. All right, in Bitcoin, I have the neckline of this cup and handle right here at around the 5670 area. The measured move off that would be the depth of the cup up to here. And we hit that target. I took it off there, guys, but we did hit that target around the 8300 area. Excuse me. But I do have a higher target possible. And by getting that, I'll show you how I got that. Looking at this as a rising broadening wedge, and the measured move off that been right where it broke out to up here. And this is where I believe Bitcoin could possibly be headed this weekend, and that's right around the 96.22. I do have some other targets that we're going to look at in the 4 hour before we reach that. Let's go into the, whoops, what's going on? Sorry about that. All right, let's go into the RSI now. Take a look at that. The rising wedge we've been watching forever now. As you can see, the bottom is held as support, top is resistance. We did break through, like I said, a little bear trap here. I did draw another line lining up with the bottom of that. And, you know, that's possible that we come back down to hit this. But let's look at the 4 hour and see what's going on now. So looking at this rising wedge that we had in here, we take this line down, put it down here. Nope, that doesn't work. So anyways, we had this rising wedge here, which we fell out of right here. And then we created this falling channel, which we have popped out here. The question is, do we get resistance at trying to bust into the bottom of this again? We're going to take a look at that in the price action. Don't forget to stick around. We're almost there to check out the gold weekly chart versus the Bitcoin daily chart and why I believe hyperwave is bullshit. So look at where we're at now. We called this move last night in the Discord. And I'll show you real quick. I'll go into the 1 hour to show you. It was the breakout of this. It was the breakout of this bull flag right here. There was the flagpole and then the bull flag. And if we took a measured move off of this flagpole, which would have been right here, and we bring it, we bring it up to where we broke out, and that gave us this target of around the 79.70 range, which we obviously went up higher. But just so you guys know that that does work, and trading patterns works. I don't care what other people say. It definitely works. I use it, and we've been hitting some awesome calls with it. Now, what I'm looking at here is this. Let me zoom in a little bit. I usually don't use the 1 hour, but I'm just kind of doing this to show you guys what's going on. I did a measured move here of this being a flagpole from the breakout down here. This being a little bull flag, which we could come back down and test the top of that around 79.80 area and then get a bounce up, or we continue up from here. But the measured move off that, guys, is this 86.92 area. But we have to keep in mind that this channel that we broke down out of right here and hit our target down here. Actually, we had that super long wick, but our target was 69.89. I'm going to keep that here because that's still good support. So, you know, if something was to happen, we were to come down, that's my area of support. But let's take a look at the bearish scenario first. I don't like to make everybody think it's automatically going to go up. So we do have to look at the possibilities. And the measured move out of this channel right here would be this line here. Bring it down. and that gets us to that 69.89, which I should hold as support. If that breaks, my next area of support is around this 61.90 area. But like I said, I believe this line right here is going to hold. I don't think we'll get below this. If we were to come straight down right now, that would be about 6,800. I mean, and that's straight down on this 4-hour candle. So that would be my support there. But like I said, I believe this trend line here is going to hold, which is the top of that wedge. And I believe we're going to hit this measured move of 96.22 this weekend. Let's get back into the 1 hour and take a look at what we were checking out there. But yeah, so what we got to watch for is if we hit the top of this channel, guys, that's around the 84.50, 84.60 area. And if that gives us resistance, we could come back down and test the bottom of this channel again around the $7,700 range. So keep that in mind. But my target off this bull flag is 86.92. And if we break above this channel and this channel becomes support, then obviously we're headed up to the 9,600 area. I'm still pretty firm on that. So yeah, like I said, no guarantees, but that's where I believe we're headed. Now let's take a look at the Bitcoin daily chart. Excuse me. If you look at the Bitcoin daily chart, I have trend lines drawn from each peak. If you haven't watched this before, definitely stick around because it's been playing out perfectly. From each peak to where it broke down, and then each one of these lines, when we zoom in here in a minute, you'll see where resistance and then becomes support. And we broke through the most important one, I believe, up here. And we'll take a look at that in a second, but keep an eye on it. Now I'm going to flash over to the gold weekly chart. And I know it's weekly, it's 20 years compared to 2 years, but times are a lot faster. Bitcoin's, you know, a new thing. Everything's a lot faster. We have the internet now. We have, you know, times are a lot quicker. People got easier access. There's social media. Everybody's learning about stuff a lot quicker. So keep that in mind. Let's click over to the gold chart. Pay attention to this yellow line up here, which is 46,000, a little over 46,000. That's my target, believe it or not, by the end of the year. So, and this is why. Here's the gold chart. As you can see, I put the line in the same place over here, which was its peak of this run. And you can see the similarities. Here's the bottom trend line. We had 2 touches on the bottom. Nice rounded bottom. And then it shoot up. And right here in March of 2003, the gold ETF was approved. Not saying that the ETF is going to get approved, which I do think it possibly will. But there's going to be some huge news. The news... You show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. And I'm telling you, there's some huge news coming for Bitcoin. And we're right in that area where it's going to come out now. So keep an eye out. I do believe, you know, I believe I'm ahead of the news. And I'm already in long with all my holdings on my coins. But I do still trade leverage. And, you know, like I said, in Discord, we have a lot of fun with that stuff. So there is a link to that in the description below. There's also some other links in there to help support the channel. So, Ledger link to get your Ledger hard wallet, keep your coins off crypto, keep them safe. Some other stuff in there. ABRA sign up, get free $25 worth of Bitcoins, so on and so forth. But all right, getting back to the chart here. All right, if we look at Bitcoin, we had the same rounded bottom. Let me zoom in a little bit. I don't believe there's going to be a real deep correction, guys, at all. There wasn't in gold, and I don't believe there's going to be in Bitcoin. But you can see we had a nice rounded bottom here. 2 touches on that bottom trend line, same thing. And like I said, each one of these lines, if we zoom in, these are the lines from each peak to the breakdown of 6,000. They were all resistance becomes support, resistance becomes support. And this was our last one we broke through. And worst case scenario, guys, this line keeps moving up. So the longer we stay above it, if it holds as support, the higher our support gets. I do believe this could probably have been the test of this line. But even if not, the 6,600 area, guys, is as low as I see us ever seeing again. So if you didn't buy, you know, above that, even first of all, say 5,000, I believe wholeheartedly we will never see 5,000 again. and possibly never see below 6,600 again. So I feel sorry for you guys that followed the hyperwave. Because obviously this looks just like a hyperwave, and if it was true and not bullshit, it would have got down to about the $50 range and before continuing up, but it never happened. And this Bitcoin chart looks the exact same. So now let's take a look at the RSI, and I'll show you why I believe the bottom was definitely in, and I've been saying that for a long time. And if we look here, this is the 2013 bull market followed by the bear market. I drew a trend line there. We had 2 touches of resistance, broke through, and never looked back. That was the bull run. Same thing in 2018. With 2017 bull run, 2018 bear market, 2 touches, blew through it. Now let's look at the week or the monthly. And I have 2 arcs drawn in here. And obviously this is a lot stronger. I believe this bull run is going to be awesome. Like I said, by the end of the year, I believe my target is 46,000. So looking at this is 2013 bull market followed by the bear market. Each one of these arrows represents a low in the RSI. There was 4 lows. This is 2017 bull market followed by the 18 bear market. Each one of these arrows represents a low on the RSI, and there's 4 of them just like over there. The difference I think is going to be, guys, is this arc is going to end up curving up a lot faster than that one did. And this is my opinion, guys. You know, take it with a grain of salt, but that is my opinion. I do believe we're already in the bull market. Let's look at, you know what? Let's go in and pick our winner of the t-shirt. And we're going to use, let's see, which one had the most views. We're going to use was 8,400 at the top. I'm going to copy the link address and go over to the random comment picker. And let's see what's going on. See if we can find a winner here. Like I said, you pick a t-shirt of your choice. Here we go. I always win. So Illuminati Sheep, you won. Get a hold of me, bud, and I'll find out what shirt you want, and we'll go from there. Don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section down below. We'll be giving out another t-shirt next Sunday. And if you enjoyed the video, click the Crypto Savvy logo above my head. That'll get you subscribed to the channel. Tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos so you don't miss out on anything. Smash those likes. Leave your comments, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.